Hi guys, I'm Asnith Bryant, and today I am going to be bringing you another raw food video. Okay, so about a week and a half ago I posted a picture of a lasagna bowl I made. And so one of the comments I got is that I should possibly share that recipe. And so that's what I'm going to bring to you today, raw lasagna pasta bowl style, or should I say Zoodle bowl style. Okay, so this is how the finished product looks. I have my zucchini noodles, my mushroom, tomato sauce, nut cheese, and spinach at the bottom. Okay, so we're going to dive right into what you will need to make your own pasta bowl. Okay, so for the longest part of this recipe, it basically is soaking cashew nuts. So you're going to soak 2 cups of cashew nuts for about 4 hours. The next part of the recipe that may take a little longer also is soaking some sun-dried tomatoes. So you want to soak those for about an hour. You want to let them become soft so that when you blend them, they can kind of have a creamy effect when mixed in with the tomato. Okay, so the next thing you'll need for this recipe is some zucchini. And you don't even need a whole zucchini. I only shaved half to demonstrate what I'll need for this recipe today. In addition to the zucchini, you're going to need 1 clove of garlic. I'm going to say less than 1/4 cup of onions and 1.5 Roma tomatoes. These are kind of small, so if they're medium, like 1 Roma tomato will be good. In addition to that, you are going to need some mushrooms. And I marinated these mushrooms with some Brad's liquid aminos. You do not need a lot of Brad liquid amino. You just want to take a few sprinkles and massage it into the mushrooms because it can have a salty taste if you add too much. And last but not least, you're going to need some spinach. So I'm going to dive right in and show you how to make this recipe. The first thing I usually make for this recipe is the cheese. So what I do, I dump in the 2 cups of cashews. I also add, I forgot to say, you also are going to need lemon. 1 tablespoon of lemon. And since I juice my lemons, I just pour it into this container, use it as I need it. So 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. The next thing you will need is that garlic that I took out. I'm going to add that into here. Also, I like to add Brad's. And I know that with the nutritional yeast, it's said that it is not possibly the best for you. But I have not weaned myself off of it. I still like the taste of it, so it's something that I could gradually move into. And so I like to use a tablespoon of that. But you can omit this tablespoon altogether if you would like. The next thing I use for this recipe is 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And I want to tell you, when you are seasoning your cheese, because mine may come out a little bland because I'm not using as much salt, you season it according to your taste buds. So for you, that may be, rather than 1/4 teaspoon, it may be closer to a teaspoon. I mean, you have to season it according to your taste. Okay, so then last but not least, you're going to take 1/4 cup of water and add that in as well. All right, so that is it for the cheese. After I get all of that in there, I'm going to blend this cheese until it comes up creamy. And I'm not going to do it while I'm filming. I just want to give you an idea of how you would mix it to blend it yourself. Once you're done, it should look something like this. Come out really creamy. Okay? So I'm going to set that aside. And next I'm going to show you how to make the tomato paste, the red sauce. So you want to take all the tomatoes and you want to dump it into a cup. The blender. Whatever you're using to mix it, the blender. Okay? Next thing I'm going to add is 1.5 of my Roma tomatoes, my 1/4 of onion. I'm going to add a little basil. And you can season this according to your taste buds. For my tomato sauce, I like to use a little bit of Brad's. Actually 2 1/4 teaspoons of Brad's. But like I said, you can use salt in place of brags, and you want to season this according to your taste buds. You're then going to take that and you're going to blend it. You're going to put it on there, blend it until it comes out looking like this, kind of like a thick tomato paste, okay? The next thing I do is take my spinach. Now I'm going to cook my spinach, but not on the stove. I'm going to add a few drops of, oh, that's too much. A few drops of olive oil. And this is what I mean when I say I'm going to cook my spinach. I take the spinach and I just massage it. Just massage it. I break it down like I would on the stove, but I'm doing it with my hands. And I just massage that. Massage, massage, massage. Okay, so once I break that down some, I'm going to take my bowl, add the spinach in. And I want to tell you, you could use 1 to 2 cups of spinach, but it is totally up to you because I'm not a huge fan of spinach, but when it's in lasagna, it's like I love it. So I don't know how that happened. So that's why I'm telling you, you be the judge. Next, I'm going to add my zucchini, zoodles. And all I'm doing is using a fruit peeler, vegetable peeler. And I'm just going to shave that zucchini right into the bowl. Like I said, I don't even need a whole zucchini. Just going to shave that right into the bowl. Right? Use as much as you like. The next thing I'm going to do is add my cheese. Now I'm going to show you how it looks when I spread my cheese on it. I want to get it all in there. Okay, so this is how it looks when I spread all the cheese over. And then after I spread that cheese on, I just got to get all the cheese off. Sorry, guys. It's like cashew cheese, so you don't want to waste it because if any of you buy cashews, you know every little bit counts. Okay, so the last thing, well, not last thing, the next thing I want to add is my tomato sauce on top of the cheese. Spread that evenly. Like usually when I make this recipe, I get 2 to 3 servings, and this is why I just break down the bowl. And last, well, second to last, I'm going to add my marinated mushrooms on top. Last but not least, I'm going to add some black pepper. And voila, that easy, guys. That is how I make my zucchini bowls. Big, small, doesn't matter. So, actually I'm gonna hold it because it's so cute. Do like a little Vanna White. So, if you would add anything, let me know. If you would change anything, let me know. Until next time, have a great taste.